Hey guys and girls, welcome
Hey,
back
hey,
to another episode of the Unaffiliated.
What's
I'm
up?
Stubbs. I'm here with my cohorts, J-Man, Mr. Randy Russell himself, and our newest official addition to the Unaffiliated, Shadow.
Welcome,
yeah,
Shadow.
Welcome,
Thank you.
brother.
right on.
Thank you, guys.
So, yeah, it's our last show of the year, guys.
Yeah, the last show of the year, man. Wednesday. Fuck.
Got that right. I can't believe a year's done gone by already.
You get our age, man, and they just fly by.
Right on by.
Right,
Yeah.
right.
Especially if you're eating a lot of that and smoking a lot of that.
Oh, God, here we go.
Yep. There went to
No, children, just say
demonetization.
no.
Just went to hell. No.
So much for getting monetized this year.
Right.
Yeah, that's for sure.
Right.
We got something to hope for next year.
Santa said he was going to come help me fix my bike. I got a stick and a lump of coal.
Right.
So yeah, this should be an interesting show. We got a certain friend that wants to come on and tell us all about what grinds her gears.
Yes, she's TikTok famous.
That she is.
Yeah.
So whenever she wants to come on in, I guess she's welcome to.
She's more than welcome.
She's more
Those-
famous than me.
Her opinions don't necessarily reflect the opinions on the rest of us.
Right. Exactly.
So we should say on the show, we won't say individual opinions, will be let known
Yeah.
if they want to
Right.
be let known.
Oh, by the
This
way,
will may or may not reflect on us.
I was doing 85 on the freeway to get here on time, so I'm hungry. I'm going to eat.
Good job,
Go
man.
for it, man.
Good job.
Yeah,
Yeah, my
my
dinner's in the
opinions are
microwave. I
undecided.
decided to hold off and wait a little bit.
Well, fat boys can't do that, J-Man.
Yeah.
I'm
Especially if your
surprised,
blood
I'm
gets a
surprised
little low.
Shadow's not cooking for us right now.
Right.
So, J-Man, your year in review. Talk to us, brother.
My year in review, man.
Well,
the year
How about we
overall-
start off with the kind of day you had today?
Oh, Lord. Why do you want to get me upset already, Stubbs? Come on now. My job sucks, okay? I work really hard for minimum pay, and I get sick and tired of people coming in 90 days in and doing a job that I've been trying to get for 10 fucking years, okay? It's just pissed me off just a little bit. I don't know. I let it be known, kind of, sort of. Everybody knew. Nothing was said to me, but everybody knew.
Like I said earlier, J-Man, no one wants to go out there and bust their ass like you do, man. That's
Well,
why they.
Don't get me wrong, Randy. Don't get me wrong. I love the company I work for. The guy that owns the place, he's super nice. He gives you, he didn't give raises on a regular basis, but he gave you a bonus every year, and it was good to count on that $400 or $500 at the end of the year.
Right.
I don't know. This year he's given me 2 raises, which he thinks I'm up at competitive pay, but it's a far cry from it. But I'm willing to stay there for what I'm making, and it's all on me if I want to stop the doobage and better myself.
Right.
We'll see
Right.
what happens. The new year is coming. This past year, I won't say it was too bad. I do regret not getting my motorcycle running again, but I got 4 days next week, okay?
There's always next year.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. I got 4 days next week. That's what do you want, cat? This cat is bugging me to death. You want to be on camera? Come on, say hi. Hi, my name's Charlie.
Hello there, Charlie. Where's the angels?
Yeah. He's got his angels around here somewhere.
Right.
You know me. There's 5 cats running around.
So, Randy, this past year, how many times did you leave the house to go to Walmart?
364.
Oh, yeah, about 365 times. And I still have to go back tomorrow. Today I didn't have to go, so hey, I got one day off. Right on. But if you want to talk about the fucked up year I had, well, we can go there. First of all, about 5-6 months into the year, I found out my cousin got run over by not a reindeer, guys, by some old guy that we really don't know the story about it, so I won't pass it on. But he got hit by somebody. He was a pedestrian and killed him. Then one of my good buddies passed away just about 2 months ago that I just found out about. And my stepdad passed away, which that ain't the biggest thing in my life, so it ain't that big of a deal. But the old guy was a mean old dude. But anyway, 3 guys in about 8 months. It takes its toll just thinking about it. And I'm still kind of dealing with it because I was kind of hateful there for a while on this last one, but I'm dealing with that, and I think it's all good. I just got to see what's going to happen here. He still hasn't been buried or anything yet, so I'm waiting to see if his insurance comes through, and if it does, that's good. If not, then I guess it'll be a time to pitch in for it.
Right.
Yep.
Yeah, sorry to hear about your loss. I mean, I amazingly don't know personally, anyone that's passed this year. I do know
Lucky you, man.
for people who have died, but it wasn't this past year.
Yeah, these were within a few months of each other, and now it's been about a month on my stepdad, and I called my brother, and they told me, well, they said they sent the check to the morgue, so no one's heard anything. You know what I mean? The check's in the mail, in other words.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, the old guy's on a slab,
Hey, sometimes no news is good news.
Right. Might save me about $400.
Then you go
At
spend
least.
dispensary.
Yeah, I just spent $300 at the dispensary. Terrible.
Shadow.
Well,
What was your year?
well, first, Shocker needs the link posted in the chat.
I got
I
it.
didn't get in.
You got it?
I got it.
But the year started out pretty bad. My wife's dad passed away in January. And then it picked up. Went pretty good. Rode most of the summer, spring, summer, fall. Did the Renaissance. I'm coming up 1 year on my channel as well, and found out one of my uncles is on hospice care. They're going to bring him back here to Minnesota so he can do hospice here and pass away here where he wants to be buried. So that'll be coming up soon when he'll pass. And
right. So when I decided to do a year in review show,
then
I wasn't trying to get it to be all fucking bummed out, man. So let's
Right.
talk about all the good shit that happened.
All right, we got done with the bad stuff. Let's do the good.
The good news,
The end.
I'm ending on a good note. I am part of the show.
Hey, yeah, that's a good
There
thing.
you go. What more could you ask for?
I know, man. Privileged, only a privileged few.
Right. And I'm also coming up a year of fostering dogs.
You've only been doing that a year?
Yeah, we've almost been doing that a year.
Huh.
You know,
How do you like it?
Well, I wouldn't
love
call
it.
them poor kids dogs.
Have you gotten attached to any?
what's that?
Have you gotten attached to any?
Yes. The current one we have, her name is
Hello, Shocker.
Precious,
Shocker.
and she
What's
just
up?
left my lap. And I've already attached her, but I can't adopt her because we've got too many.
Don't mind
Well,
noises at this house.
If you guys
How many
don't
you got
know
now, Rob?
by now, we have this crazy ass friend from Wisconsin.
And here she is.
And she wanted to come on and talk about her year.
I feel like I don't know which way to stand right at the moment.
On your
Oh, there I am.
There you go.
Yeah.
It's opposite. That throws your mind off.
Isn't there a way to correct that?
No, I was trying and it fucked it all up.
I feel a little tarded.
Duh, I know it.
I'm not used to this. Hold on.
You
There
are
I
in
am.
Wisconsin, just saying.
Hey, at least I'm not that blonde.
Right.
Oh.
You're just a dirty blonde, huh?
Yeah, whatever. Not
Oh,
dirty.
she's dirty, all right.
I'd rather go fishing.
Yep, I was just gonna say that.
And she'll throw
I'm trying
potatoes at you.
comfortable here.
She'll throw potatoes at you. Hey, wait a minute. We lost her.
Oh no!
What the?
Push the button, Randy. Your sick
That-
is on.
What do you mean? Whoa.
All right, Randy, you are officially told to leave that shit alone so you don't cough. and all fucking shit.
Smooth, ain't it?
That's some good coffee.
Oh,
Damn.
Another good thing that happened this year, the four of us came together.
Yeah, that's good.
Yep.
You know,
Yep.
So my year is full of fucking ups and downs, to be quite honest with you. Thank the
Yeah,
Lord, I had no deaths in my family or friends this year. That
Right.
I did get officially separated from the wife. I did go on my first ever cruise. I just got back actually, and
His arms are tired.
Yeah, he had to lower that boat all the way back.
It was a
Mexico
long flight.
There she is
Mexico was
again.
cool. I got to meet J-Man's first ex-wife. I mean,
Oh.
blowhole.
To the blow. The
You're back.
biggest blowhole in the world, they say.
I needed to hold on. There's like screaming in my house. There's a mad 1-year-old.
And I have 1 year old.
Hey.
How is the baby?
Voila.
We're professionals in here. Tell that damn kid to shut the fuck up.
And he's been throwing up shit. Anyway, I'm trying to figure this. How do I want to stand? I'm telling you. Oh, say hi. Oh, she's running. She knows this is live.
What's up,
I wonder.
Alvin?
How is the
Or is it Memorex?
He's mad. I'm gonna go to my room.
I think it's a Memorex.
He's going to another room, I guess. I could have
We're
went to
having
another.
a Mandela effect. Don't listen to that. You're just
He's got
imagining it.
He's tired.
There's a kid screaming.
No children
He's
are
tired
being
and don't
hurt
feel good.
with the filming of this episode.
Oh,
Yeah.
screaming kid. Woo! Anyway,
Anyway,
he's mad.
well, of course he's mad. He's 2 years old.
Yeah, I think it's medicine time. That's not happy things. But
I was
anyway,
mad too when I was 2.
what? Yeah, I bet. With that kind of medicine, everybody can be mad, huh?
Yeah.
So, Shocker,
Trying to find my spot. There I am.
everybody's talked about their year. Why don't you give us a little something about your year?
My year?
Yeah.
Where do you want me to start? Very beginning? Nah, it's too
Wherever
long.
you want, hon. Wherever you want.
Yeah, whatever turns on.
Lots of lessons learned. Everybody knows I lost my job on Good Friday, but I overcame that. I have more work. I'm trying to figure this camera thing out. There I am.
Come on, as many TikToks as you've made, you ain't figured the camera out yet.
Not this. It's all fucked up.
It's backwards. It took me a while too.
Am I allowed to say fucked up?
Sure.
Hell yeah.
I didn't know how I was allowed to talk.
This is not a kid show. So if
No.
any kids are watching, turn us off.
Right quick. Yeah.
Anyway,
Right now, turn the TV off.
and overcame that job loss thing, whatever. That's a smooth sailing in the park, but let's see. I got to see I got to visit, make visits like to my sister from another mister, and more exciting. Yeah, lots of things happened there. And I got to go to Tomahawk this year.
Oh, do
Tomahawk
tell.
Fall Ride up here in Wisconsin.
Oh, really?
As a matter of
Tell
fact,
us
we
about
did a show on
Tomahawk.
Tomahawk.
That was like epic. I learned not to camp with Debbie Downers.
Yeah, you never want to camp with Debbie Downers. No.
Debbie Downers suck.
Yes, they
And
do.
so let's see. Everybody just knows my dad just passed away December 10th on top of all this.
So very
He
sorry.
died he died of
Yeah,
cancer.
we're sorry to hear it.
Yeah.
It's very good time of year also.
It's I mean, I always talk about my dad because he was an awesome person. He took me in when he took me in when I was like
Marine.
4 days old.
That's something.
Anyway, but I'm not here to talk about him, but I can because he's an awesome person. He was a Marine, you guys.
That's right.
He got a lot of rewards for a lot of things and a honorable discharge on numerous of occasions, as I've learned to read and somebody else teaching me how to get some more information. But we're not here to talk about that. Let's talk about, what subject do you want to talk about on my
You're the
adventure?
one that want to come on here and talk about whatever you want to talk about.
Talk about how.
All right,
your
let
TikTok
me
is
want to
going.
talk about it. I went through months of thinking about this whole topic. Okay, let's go. Here's how I'm going to start. Woo, awesome, thank you. Let's see. Let's talk about Tomahawk. I'm just going to go right there. Let's skip some events and I'll add some events.
Okay.
Tomahawk was supposed to be fucking enjoyable. I haven't been there since I've been with my best friend, and I carry her around with me. She rides with me everywhere. Anyway, so I went to this event because for some reason, Rumble in the Woods got canceled, and I was pretty disappointed about that because it's meeting new people that I've talked to. It was a pretty awesome thing.
And what is Rumble in the Woods?
Rumble in the Woods started, I think, last year. We met up in a place in Illinois. I can't remember. That wasn't it. I had too much fun.
Greg, where did we meet up there? One of them parks, national
Yeah,
park. It was pretty cool.
right.
Bunch of
But Rumble in the-
members got together.
This year, and it didn't happen because Rumble in the Woods was scheduled the same time Tomahawk Fall Ride came about. Well, I kind of was pissy because I got to see my sister from another mister in Rumble in the Woods, and anybody else new that I get to meet or old that I got to see, a couple people. I met J-Man in Rumble in the Woods. That was pretty awesome. I met Dark Soul and Donna and Greg and
Me?
oh
wait, I wasn't there. No.
no, you weren't there. I didn't even know you.
I was there mentally. I just couldn't quite get that part.
I don't know. Were you around then?
Yeah, I was.
Were you?
Yeah, I wasn't there, but
Yeah.
I got the T-shirt.
Oh, I got a T-shirt.
I got the T-shirt.
Okay, so anyway,
I got the cold shoulder.
I got that later.
Come on, let's go outside.
Right.
Come on, Chris.
Anyway, let's go. Okay,
Well, at least
we're playing squirrel here.
We do that.
Oh,
Anyway, where was I?
there goes my sugar.
Use that
Anyway, so I find out that my sister from another mister was going to go to Tomahawk. So I heard the invite actually on a YouTube thing from the sister's husband. And I called the sister and I ended up going to Tomahawk. I got to spend time with my sister. Anyway, we went up there on a Thursday. Don't give me my dates. I think the last day was the 18th of September. I don't have a calendar in front of me, and I'll have to walk away if I looked.
anyway,
It doesn't matter. So we get up there Thursday and unpack and set up camp, and I got to be at my sister's because that was freaking awesome because we don't get to see each other, and we just started hanging out the last couple of years, year and a half or whatever it was. Surprised her on her
Which I
birthday.
thought was cool.
I'm squirreling. Anyway, let's talk about this adventure I've been needing to be talked about for a long time. He no, I don't. Sorry about that. Oh, great. DoorDash. Thanks for the warning.
$20.
What's eating, he says. Bourbon chicken stir fry.
Ooh, yeah.
Mhm.
They don't know that place. But anyway, so I was excited getting unpacked. I was the very first one at the campsite, and I knew when they were arriving. Phone tells you that. Anyway, got to see my sister, and we unpacked and did whatever you do. Cooked dinner, whatever. Had tents. We went to maybe had a couple drinks, went to bed. Yeah, something like that. Visited a while, whatever. And then I'm awakened by snoring all over the place.
Oh,
Every
boy.
direction you listen to, there was snoring. I was not scared of any bears whatsoever because they were loud. So I went back to bed. Next
That
thing
keeps
I
the
know,
bears away.
next thing I know, it was like, poof, the whole big, humongous fucking party fucking place I was sleeping in. The whole thing got hot. Hot. Some dumbass was pouring lighter fluid on the fire to get it roaring. I think overkilled it, but that's my opinion. But it was hot. I didn't go back to bed. I laid there. Yay. Somebody else went back to bed. I got up, doing my business. What did we do on Friday? Let's see. Friday was kind of a shit day. Mind you, there were 2 motorcycles that rode up, a truck pulling a motorcycle, and let's see, another vehicle because the wife drove.
So let me stop you.
You want me to say what's going on? So let me tell you some names. I'm gonna leave other names out that were there because
I'm not going there. I want to know. This is a biker rally, is it not?
Yes, it's a biker
And
rally.
we're talking maybe a couple 100 miles from home, right?
Yes. Not, yeah.
And
I
it
was
was
the
on a fucking
closest.
trailer? Are you fucking kidding me?
On a trailer.
Hey,
Was he 50
Trailer.
days from getting fucking air in his tires or what?
if it's more than 700 miles, man, I gotta admit, I barely mind too.
I didn't get it either. I really didn't. Because Friday it kind of rained a little, and that was like the miserable day. It rained a little. I got to go to the Dollar General. That was like the highlight. Yeah. Alcohol became a factor earlier because, the argument, let's go. Here am I going to say. I was hanging around with my sister from another mister. I love her always, forever, and ever. All right, no matter what.
Yeah.
I loved being around her. I love hanging out with her. I love listening to her. She's got a lot to say. If anybody has talked to my sister from another mister, she can talk too. Kind of runs in the family because I'm talking today.
Yeah, you TikTok people.
Yeah. That's lip syncing. Anyway, Friday. Yeah. We were all us girls were kind of mad because, we were supposed to go on this big ride, like check out everything. And somebody had a route and blah, blah, blah. And man, we were cycling it. Yeah. As the day went on and the bike stayed on the trailer. And we ended up, my sister from another mister come in and confronted her husband, Mr. Hollywood. aka whatever you want to call him, and aka I don't give a shit, Hollywood. Sitting there, and we're going to skip to this part right away about going for a ride. So Hollywood, the narcissistic person he really is, stated, okay, we'll take the bike off the trailer, blah, 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 let's go for a ride. I'm looking around, I'm going, the only seat available is somebody drinking. I'm not riding, so I'm not going. So I already knew he wasn't going to take that off, and it wasn't going to matter because I wasn't going to go. So alcohol became a factor Friday night. This shocker drink. I was just drinking twisted tea. I was behaving myself. And all of a sudden, we're sitting around a campfire, and people are getting asked the questions. Like, you know, I'm just going to throw one out there. Like, do you have any regrets in life? Fuck no. I got no regrets. I have a lot of lessons learned, and I got no regrets. And these questions were going around, and some things were kind of like personal. Like, so I asked, like, why are you asking questions like this? And Mr. Hollywood, because I need stuff for my show. Like, I need stuff, you know, like, whatever. Like, and you're going to tell everybody's personal stuff and opinions and all this on your show? I don't get what you're gathering, your percentages, what? I don't get it. I said, so I don't want my name mentioned in none of this shit. And then I tell him at open space, I gave him my opinion about his show. I gave him the opinion of, you need to stop treating my sister like shit, because, you know, people kind of frickin' see that, and they could tell there's stuff happening. You know, the stress she looks, blah, blah, blah. You should talk a little nicer. Yeah. I think that started the rest of the shithole weekend. Boom. Saturday came. Saturday morning came. Yeah. And there's somebody here that showed up at our campsite too and found us there. Anyway, so we all know what happened Saturday, except for you people. Saturday. Just tell you, or is it going to be a secret?
That's totally up to you. This is the last
There ain't
show
no
here.
Yeah, well, there's no secret about this. Saturday, some people showed up on motorcycles, leather jackets.
Okay.
I know one of the guys had a probationary patch. Another person had a probationary patch. You know, I'm finding out that my brother-in-law sewed on a probationary patch on his jacket before. Oh, let's rewind a little bit. Well, he knew I was coming in there. You know, he did ask me a question one time. I was on the phone with my sister before Tomahawk Fall ride. He asked me, is there any outlaws going to be up there? Well, yeah, this is a motorcycle community, and you're like, everything up here is majority an outlaw. This is like Outlaw Nation. All branches off the outlaw. I got dogs. We got everyone from the old, from the new. You know, there's everywhere out here.
Okay.
All kinds of outlaw people affiliated with Outlaw can be there, of course. But anyway, all right, let's go back to Saturday.
Why would that matter?
I don't know, but I'm kind of figuring out somewhere Saturday might have been. I don't know. So the guys all rolled up, and Mr. Hollywood, you know, he knew they were like here, but he went on to take a shower so he can get ready, you know, because, you know, maybe prospecting or probationary, whatever. I'm not, nor I will. I'm always an independent rider. I ride by myself most of the time, or I ride with my friends to get money. Make money for charities.
Right.
You know, like people that they have this paw thing up here that not this year, but the year before we raised money for in memory of somebody else's name, you know, because he is no longer with us. But anyway, you know, there's all kinds of people, and I am squirreling myself. Anyway, I'm not good at this stuff. I just want to tell my story about Tomahawk and Debbie Downers
Crazy.
and shocker drinking. And
Okay, so guys in leather jackets on motorcycles show up.
right. So it's this club or whatever they're all getting into there. So Hollywood, well, anyway, the guy comes rolling up and says, "What's wrong with that bike?" And I don't know these people, but I think I do because I'm a bartender in a few different places, and I think we've known each other. I think we've met a
Okay.
couple of them anyway. Anyway, I'm like, that bike? Oh, that bike, that man just doesn't want to ride it, basically. It hasn't been off all weekend, and we were promised to ride yesterday, and blah, 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 blah. He says, "Well, that bike's coming down." And I just walked away chuckling. Yep, whatever. Because, earlier that night, they're, "Oh, we're not going to go riding. We're going to tell them we're not going to cancel, blah, 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 blah." What? No fun at all, people. No, nothing. Way the far away from the whole community of stuff going on everywhere in all these little towns. And I'm with this. Anyway, they finally get his stuff on. Here's another kicker I want to get out. If he tells you, if he ever told anybody, which I know he did, that I didn't even play with my phone, I got pictures. Anyway, so we go and went. He come back. They all took his bike off of there, and as he's getting ready at the picnic table, his wife's helping him, like a good wife she is, trying to put them all together because he's got his gun he got, and he's got this holster that's brand freaking new, So trying to fit around his. Did I say that out loud? She's helping him, getting him all situated, get this in. He goes to put the gun in the holster. It don't fit. I gave the other one to the gun. I'm like, wait a minute. You're probationary and you're doing this, and the president's sitting right here next to me looking at the food I cooked that you turned your nose up at. What? Because I can old school cook in a cast iron on the fire? Whatever. That's all besides the point. Point is, if you're going to be in a club and you're probationary, don't you think you should be ready?
Well, yeah.
I mean, I've not been in a club. I've been a bartender for a club, people. I know people that are in clubs. I've just never been in a club. So I just didn't get
Maybe
the
in
first
53 days he could stretch out that leather holster so it'll fit his gun.
I'll just get the other one from Corey. I don't know. Anything to make himself look good. So the gun stayed with us in the truck, whatever. Anyway, so we're all getting ready because, we're going to go to Tomahawk and walk Main Street where shops are, whatever. I still would have liked to have been Friday when it drizzled every so often, because when you're out on a bike and you leave and this is what you planned, you usually just really go. It's going to rain places, and then it's not going to rain other places, and clouds are going to go by and shit's going to happen. So, but anyway, I'm excited. So we're going down as girls. Guys are getting ready to fucking leave. They got his bike off, and they, the other guys were more ready than my brother-in-law. And got his fat ass out from in between, us pig vomit people and pig face people can't. I don't know. I think we could probably keep up a little better. I don't know. My 1-year-old could get closer on his scooter and faster, getting ready, whatever. So.
Okay.
I'm down. I get ready to go down the shower and the phone rings, And somebody left his wallet. And we were going to have to drive 20 miles to go give it to him, Mr. Hollywood. Let's forget my wallet, my keys, or whatever you're going to do. So I'm like, I'm staying back. I'm taking a shower. I'm not going on this escapade. Them two girls went on their escapade, my sister and her friend. And they came back and everybody else showered them. Everybody got ready. And then my daughter and her boyfriend showed up on the motorcycle. And my sister from another mister did her hair and got to meet my daughter the second time in her life, because once was like in 95. Them guys left and we headed to what we were going to do. We were going to Tomahawk. We're going to go walk the shit. They had no idea what's going on. There's so much going on there. You can't do it at one time in Tomahawk. You have to go to place to place to place. You got to know where you want to go. You got to want to know where you want to throw your money, because there's different stuff going on everywhere. Different bars have camping. Other bars, there's camping everywhere. There's all kinds of stuff, man. There's camping with tents. There's camping with trailers. There's there's just shit everywhere. There's it's opened everywhere. T-shirts.
It's a motorcycle rally.
Well, yeah, we
Right.
did a show
It's
on it.
everywhere. They're raising money, and if you look it up, they raise money for a few different things. I don't have all my notes with me and I can't remember at this moment because I'm just so excited. I'm going to tell my story. So on the way there, we're like cruising, getting excited, and the phone rings. It's Mr. Hollywood again. He needs his keys because, shit happened at this place and blah, blah, blah. And somebody's bike needs to be trailered and yada, da, da, da. And then he's like, you got to go back to I'm like, I'm not fucking going back to the camp place. You don't fucking realize that we're almost where we need to be, but I need to know where he is so I know where to turn. If you have everything on you that he needs, then we're going to give it to him and he could go get his own shit. Otherwise, we're not getting anywhere tonight. So we go meet him in Rylander at a gas station. All his buddies there. Yeah. So we go inside, go to the bathroom. He gets his shit, whatever. And, yeah. I was like, oh, Jackal's playing at Bonnie and Clyde's. We're going to go to Bonnie and Clyde's.
Cool band.
Not that I haven't seen him, but there was something to do. And then, my daughter and I, and, we were all trying to figure out what we could all do on a mutual thing, and they wanted to go. And yeah, when Hollywood and the other ones, old man, found out that's where we planned to go, they forbidded their wives to go. So on orders of their husband, we couldn't go to Bonnie and Clyde's and see Jackal.
Yeah.
You gotta be.
And then when we leave, they left on their motorcycles, all of them. So we go on to the other next 40-minute ride and get to Tomahawk. And the girls are having fun, looking at different bikes, But when you make a couple rounds and you've seen a lot of stuff, you really didn't see a lot of stuff. But, some people are just not interested in things like that. Me, I was pointing out like kind of bikes. I was seeing familiar faces. I ran into a young girl I knew, gave her a hug, took that Ussie with us, or me and her, and we walked and then we left. We went to the Holly's bar. And my sister fell in love with the motorcycle that flashed when it was singing. The lights were set up. And we stayed there for a little while, had a couple beverages.
So
We went
what
home.
was the problem with going to see Jackal?
Because they forbidded it. Because at this point, I don't know why. I didn't really know why we couldn't go see Jackal. I just know it was forbidden.
It's all right for you women to go into a bar and drink.
And it was going to be all right because we were going to be well protected by everybody that I trust dearly, and I wouldn't put my sister nor her friend in a situation that they would. So mind you, yeah, it was a bum fucking deal because honestly, it's just shit. It just was shit. And hearing somebody else's review, of course his ride was cool. He rode with his new clique. I don't know. I don't understand stuff and don't remember shit, but I know they're not affiliated with the Outlaws.
Is this the 53-day crew?
I don't know. I don't know if he changed people. If it's the same people, yeah, and maybe it is. I don't know.
Okay.
I know one of the guys already was patched in, from my understanding. I wouldn't know why another one wouldn't. I don't know. I just hear a lot of lies out of my sister's husband's mouth. I mean, he's just an habitual fucking liar. He
When you
talks
call
shit
him
to
out, he
everybody,
goes
but
first.
he doesn't call himself on shit. You should ask him to do a show on narcissism, because he won't do it, because he knows he is
So our
one.
buddy Henry says, hopefully you made the best of a bad situation.
I did. I drank and kept myself entertained by listening to stupid. I don't, I got to hang with my sister from another mister, and that was my biggest concern. It was just a big bummer that nothing was landing right. It was just not right. It was not fun. Everybody tried to make fun, try to be a good time, but it was like even Saturday at Holly's with my sister and her friend there, we cheered on, and I knew a lot of people there. And when people know you, you just talk, and everybody knows you, and they're surprised to see you back.
I'm going to tell you something. Our show is called The Unaffiliated because we are no longer, I am no longer affiliated, but I once
I'm no longer affiliated.
I once was, and I'll tell you now that doing anything with a club as a prospect, and a prospect's old lady or a friend or a cousin or whatever the fuck you are, you're not going to have fun.
No.
No.
I noticed. I can't camp with Debbie Downers that don't want to do nothing. He doesn't party himself. He doesn't do anything, and then you want to sit there and his fucking ass. So why does everybody choose my chair? My chairs. Every time I go to a freaking thing, my chairs, people got to fall in love with them. Just ask Grizz what happened to my last chair. Does J-Man remember what happened to my chair at Rumble in the Woods?
It collapsed, didn't it?
Yeah. Grizz sat in it and it went boop. It was my fishing chair, but it's like, I have another one. But I couldn't sit in my chair, and it was like I was not comfortable there. I was having a great time with my sister, but her husband, I couldn't even do another ever.
Some
with
people
him.
are just like that.
I mean, the first Rumble in the Woods, when you have this big party and you go home, this is your party.
Shocker, we will meet you there next year. That's from Greg.
Where are we meeting
I
at
wanna go
Tomahawk?
this year. Tomahawk
Or
was
the Blues
kinda like a
Fest?
big thing.
Where are we meeting, Greg? Tomahawk or the Blues Fest, or both?
Go to Blues Fest instead.
Yeah. Well, I like Tomahawk too, because I want to go again this next year. It's
Right.
almost here.
And apparently our boy Gio's moister than an oyster.
Oyster.
I don't care about his problems.
Oyster, moisture.
What's up, Dark Soul?
Yeah. Oh,
Hey.
one of my other favorite people.
Yeah.
Hello.
Hey,
Hello.
How are
Dark.
you doing, man? You want to come in and talk about your year?
Yeah, I'll talk about this past year. It's got a lot of ups and downs, and a lot of things happen and stuff. So but I want to jump on this little deal that Shocker's talking about. So what I'm gathering, we were originally supposed to meet up, Rumble in the Woods. All ones who are supposed to be help support
Hey, do
Hollywood.
you have them dates?
it,
Is it?
it was September. It was in
I beat you.
September.
I know.
And so he canceled it due to the fact that I had that little
Yes,
picture
yes.
saved.
Yes, he did.
He canceled it due to his grandson spina bifida. And we
Yeah.
all felt sorry, and stuff and everything.
Right.
Okay, we
I remember
understand.
Yeah.
We understand.
that.
We understand completely. So basically, the next thing you know, here it is. Tomahawk comes around, and you're at Tomahawk at the same time. Rumble in the Woods. You basically spat on us, man.
Yeah, and he started talking about it right before we went too. I mean, he started talking about it on there, but nobody was catching on. I caught on right away. When he canceled that, I was mad. I probably have text messages where I called him everything but a white man, because he ain't no white boy. He's a piece of shit. He's an habitual liar. And you know, I'm gonna bring up something else about him. You know, I met my sister. She's awesome. I wasn't in her house a few minutes, and her sitting in her red bedroom, and she got him to come out of his office and come see me. You know, the very first time I was there, and I spent a while there, and he come see me, and he left, and it was a few-minute visit. He left and went and sat in his office. And I don't think we were even 5 minutes into talking. And right before all this happens, a comment says, well, he's probably going to hit the floor and blah, blah, blah. And talking about these seizures, you know, and how fake they are numerous of times. Anyway, I was not comprehending nothing in my head at this moment. Next thing I know, I hear thump. Everybody walks in the room. Well, when you walk in the room and the dog's looking at your face and you're kind of moving back a little bit, I start kind of questioning it. And I see my sister and her son sitting there have conversations of, come on, get up. No, I have dealt with seizure patients. That's not how we behave. But he was faking. There's no difference. It's Santa butt. When you fake, big faker.
Oh, mercy.
Anyway, that's not the only time. Another time I was there, and all of a sudden, it was early in the morning. I heard him must have come to the bathroom in his office, and I'm awake because I get up really early. And because it's, you know, in my nature. I work first shift, so whatever. Doesn't matter. I don't have to be up to be up. Anyway, all of a sudden I hear thump, 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 you know, because I think we were out the night before or whatever the case may have been. I don't know. I don't remember exactly, but I hear thump, 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 thump down the stairs. But I heard bang, 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 you know, like all I did was go, your husband needs your assistance. He fell down the stairs. I'm not getting up. I'll stay with his dogs. And she's down there hollering. She's probably fucking smacking him, knowing you fucking asshole. I know you're faking. Which,
hold up,
I believe so.
Henry says, no wonder I didn't recognize any names when I caught up with Insane Throttle. Everyone is here. Laugh my fucking ass off.
Yeah. Well,
Hey, brother.
oh,
I don't know what to say to that except welcome, Henry. I'm glad you're here. I'm glad you found us. I will put I'll put a link to our Discord so you can join our Discord as well. And yeah, man, we've been over here for quite a while, almost a year. Maybe.
Yep.
No, I gotta give one kudos to Hollywood.
yeah, he got us all together.
Got us all together.
He got us all together, okay?
You guys are all my favorite people here because we don't judge. We just tell each other what we think, and nobody gets butt hurt.
That's right.
Right.
And we don't have to lie to each other because there's no reason to fucking lie. Why
Nope.
lie? You know, another incident. I brought my daughter there to surprise my sister from another mister, her birthday. You know, my sister, I love my sister. I love my sister always, forever and ever. So my oldest daughter, Ashley, not my daughter, not Jessica, my oldest daughter, Ashley, and I took a road trip. And I'm like, shit, her car's at home. I can't see in the goddamn gas station. So we go to her house thinking she's home. And I knew she worked, but so anyway, here Hollywood's sitting in the garage and he got all excited. He's like, oh, I'll take you guys down there. Okay, so we jumped in his truck. And he says, oh, you just got to let her know that I'm the one that did this and set this up. You didn't even know we were coming. And you wouldn't even have known we were here.
Oh, my God.
Oh, my God.
Can I get a little
I'm
credit
thinking
there,
to myself,
brother?
he ruined it for all, and my daughter's big head in the way. I could hear my sister getting all excited. You know, she's at her job. She only works a couple blocks away from home. She ain't lying. But she was excited to see us, so we went out that night. I've been out with my sister a couple nights in her town. Yeah, one night I listened to her phone ding, 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 and here it is, this fucking Hollywood fucking bitching at her, and she's scraping back. What? I'm like, can you put this away? We can't even sit out here and have a drink and you have a cigarette and it's just us two here. You know, like, should we send him a video? You know, like, what are we doing?
I bet, man, that hurts.
Leave your phone alone if you're going to sit there and fucking talk. I mean, whatever. Sending her, you know, I believe he sent her fake emails. That guy's a piece of shit. He's dirty. And I understand when you're an old lady, but really, how much abuse can you frickin' take? But anyway.
No doubt. Anyway,
My
Greg,
daughter
we
over there
understand
here.
that Greg, our buddy Greg, had hand surgery today, and he says he's in a lot of pain tonight. So, Greg, we hope for you to have a
Feel better. Feel better, Greg.
Man,
Yeah, you better quit, man.
I did happen to tell you though, when the numbness wore off, you were gonna regret it.
Yeah, and we know our buddy Greg. I'm pretty sure he's dipped into the Jack Daniels by now.
Pretty sure, yeah.
A little bit of Jack pain relief.
Yeah.
Greg, we'll probably go into our Discord server after this show. So if you want to just come hang out there, you are more
We
than
can let
welcome
you be, no matter what drugs you're taking, we'll match them.
Can you put the Discord server invite in?
I already
Track there
did.
some
Where the
stuff.
hell you been, J
I
Man?
didn't know if that was it or not. I'm sorry.
I can't see nothing and I don't care.
Yeah, it's in there.
I had to play tech support for J Man last night.
Hey, it was amazing, guys. He did not blow up at me, and I almost blew up at him.
Right?
Holy shit.
He got me through my cable.
I took care of this motherfucker like he was actually paying me.
Oh, damn.
Jeez.
Oh, that was fucking funny.
See?
All
Can't live
right,
with
so,
each other.
Shocker, I'm sure you got plenty of fucking other stories, but I need to ask: do you
What?
feel any better?
What?
Do you feel any better letting some of this out?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Can I finish?
Sure.
Yeah.
There's,
So
but
me and my
wait,
daughter-
there's more.
It's all, you know,
Two.
well, there's like never any stupid shit with my sister from another Mister's husband. You know, people call him Hollywood around here. I don't
Some
care to
of them
call him
call him
anything.
No Show Jimmy.
Oh, oh yeah, I heard that too.
Hold up. The biggest change that really disbanded everything is when he changed his YouTube platform, and basically nobody talked on Discord no more because you can't even interact no more.
Right. I hated that after that.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
I'll tell you. I think a lot of shit was lies. Lies. I'm gonna tell you, if you have such a big, humongous radio following, you know, WDDB, whatever, Rockford, rock on, fucking crap, lies. Because if you had 40,000 people listening, would you have more than 400 and like what some people on your YouTube? If you had over like billions of people watching, huh? Hello, no Einstein. Figure that. You need these drilled in your head to fucking goddamn have some sense in there. Let's look, buddy. Way out your cons. And when I bring my daughter down to see my sister for her birthday, that motherfucker that next morning, we all went out and had a good time. My daughter got his daughter in college or whatever, her bedroom, and shut the door, and the cat was in there. So the cat cuddled with my daughter for the night. Whoop-de-fucking-do. Wham. Anyway, had right, you know, when we were
Don't
getting
knock
ready.
it until you cuddled with a cat.
What's wrong with cuddling?
There's nothing wrong with cuddling with a cat. I mean, yeah.
Pussies,
With a kitty.
buddies. Pet the
Hey.
pussy.
Yeah.
take it how you want to. Anyway, there's Hollywood in the garage, and my sister from another mister, myself, my daughter, and another gentleman. That's too long of a story. I don't give a fuck to bring that up. Anyway, all of a sudden, I'm like, oh my God, we're almost going to be out of here soon. And he doesn't pull the stupid epileptic stupid shit on my daughter. He fucking did a focal. As his shit's twitching. I'm going, I already told everybody, I warned him that I warned her something was going to happen. I didn't expect a focal. You know, if you're told, like I was told, they're fake. They're fake. They look fake. And and another thing, he never lost his driver's license, buddies. Never.
I was going to ask about that.
He never lost his license. That's a lie. That's a lie. He lies. He was all worried about me exploding, since I'm pig face and pig vomit. I'm this bad person because I yelled at him at Tomahawk.
When you say you yelled at him, what exactly did you say?
Well, when I bitched at him about how he treated my sister and how his performance on his show affects a lot of people because it's noticeable. And if I'm noticing shit, other people are smart enough to notice shit too. Not everybody's the dumb ones. Come on. I mean, I understand there are probably some people that don't get it, but yeah. Anyway,
I got tired of hearing him. I'm going to punch you in the face. I'm going to punch you in the face. And
that was
it just after
that all came out, and that's what created the big problem with the weekend. That just created a big problem. But I'll tell you about Bonnie and Clyde's now. I kind of come to the figurization that the shit fucking went down with the bike and clipping and a big story. They were all at Bonnie and Clyde's because they had the marks to prove it. And them fuckers were all there probably trying to create shit against fucking outlaw people because, like I said, that's outlaw country. I don't know. I don't want to do it. But my suspicions are a guy's bike got hit and all this other shit I'm hearing at the gas station. Yeah, it all kind of lined up and dumb shit. If you want to fucking go out and hang out with your clubs, be a club. But in the state that I know and all the laws that I know, you are still considered a gang if you are walking or are riding 3 or more. And if you're out there carrying weapons and they're showing, because some of them people showed their shit right there in their boots and all showing, because open carry happens in Wisconsin. I don't know everywhere else, but I know in Wisconsin open carry's there.
Concealed here.
Well, there's concealed here, but there's open here. And I know
We don't have open.
That's because you fucking live in Commuland.
Yeah,
Wisconsin.
I'll go with that.
We are 50
From
days.
bringing intelligence.
Bring intelligent. Oh,
How are you going to bring intelligence?
I don't know.
Well, it's not
I think
a
that's wrong on purpose.
Maybe you are ignorant. Well,
Did the cat type that? Was your pussy on that?
you mean 53 days from being intelligent?
Yes.
Is that what that? There you go.
That's
Okay,
not what
damn
you
type.
were.
I thought J-Man made up
Finger
story.
fucking button, you little pudgy fuck.
There looked like a
Everybody
whole
else
bunch of
knew what
extra
I meant.
L's
Leave
and
her alone, man.
eyes and stuff in there.
So he fat fingered a fucking button.
Uh,
All right,
Come
so
on,
I'm
give me a
52
break.
days from spelling correctly.
Hey, Steve, we're not mentioning that, man, because that's not what we're about over here. We're unaffiliated. We don't talk about that kind of shit.
Where?
So
Have that, fuck.
he prepared everybody for me to go off the Tomahawk thing. But anyway, Tomahawk Sunday was really sad for me. It was a horrible, horrible day. You know, my sister left. I stuck around. I walked by the water, threw a couple casts, whatever. I ended up packing my shit, and I ended up going to visit my parents because my parents had stuff for me to take. And when my parents summons me, I just go. So I set up plans to go see my parents Sunday. So I went and got to see my parents, you know, because I'm that daughter. My parents need me. I got to go.
Nothing wrong
Was
with
that
that.
Tomahawk? You
Right.
left Tomahawk?
But
Yeah, you're close to
Was that
Tomahawk.
you left Tomahawk?
yeah, they already left and went on the road.
Oh, good.
Nothing happened on Sunday. Everybody got up, loaded their bikes. He couldn't take down the tent fast enough. Put it in the bag fast enough, man. He wanted out of there because all
You
he
can't
had
blame
thinking
the man
in
for
his head,
wanting to go home. Come on.
he wanted to go home because he had to hurry up and do his
Here it
review
comes.
about Tomahawk.
Here it fucking comes. You've been
He had to do his review about
I had to
Tomahawk.
do it. I'm sorry. I had to do
And
it.
you know, I might give him some credit right now because you know you could all go back and watch that review because I believe it's still up. I don't think I mentioned. No.
I don't watch it. I don't support it. No, I don't.
I quit watching them a long time ago,
If
and
you
I
don't
convinced
want
a few
that's
other
on
people to
you. I
stop
don't-
too because they were only watching to see if they were talking more shit about me. And I went to.
Henry, you got to tell us, man? What is OPP?
That's
We're
the
not in
Ontario Provincial Police.
Here, it's an old rap song that you down with OPP? Yeah,
I'll be down with OPP.
Oh my God! Put on Depends, and you can pee anywhere you want. I'm just saying. I never tried it, but I always said I wanted to sit around a campfire, laugh my ass off, put Depends on, and just drink and pee my pants.
Oh no!
There you go.
No! You sit around a campfire, beers in your hand, and about an eighth of mushrooms.
Thank you, Don.
Trust me, you will see. You will laugh your ass off.
Yeah, yeah, you were.
I was at a party with mushrooms, and the poor beagle ate the puke that the girl puked up, and he ran for like days. That dog ran. There's like a mile.
Ontario-
He
Okay,
would
for
stick the
everybody,
coyotes in the pen.
for everybody's edification, it's Ontario Provincial Police.
Provincial.
Are you the-
Yeah, whatever.
No, they took all of Henry's hardware.
It's bang bang. It's bang bang.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Damn.
Oh.
Harsh.
Yes, Donna, we know you live in Ontario.
Yeah.
We know.
Good for
Why
you.
can't I tell everybody?
She wants everybody to come visit.
Yeah, she does.
Yeah,
One of the
what? You see her
Canadians I like.
sculptures in her front yard?
I'm sure her husband would love it if all of unaffiliated show up at her fucking doorstep.
Hell yeah, that's all we know.
Oh, God.
Don't say we can come party, man.
Okay, so I'll ask you again, Shocker. Do you feel better?
I don't know.
You have been wanting to vent
About a
since
piece
you
of
got
shit.
back from that fucking place.
Yeah. And I kept my mouth shut.
You
Did I or
did.
did I not?
You have been
Right.
fucking threatening. Oh, I'm gonna YouTube or I'm gonna TikTok and I'm gonna whatever, fuck ever.
I have to get this
You
off
come
my
on
back.
our show, the last one of the year, and open up.
I honestly, I
Why you
have
don't
to.
feel better? What the fuck?
I have to. I'm not done.
Oh shit. Okay.
Shit.
Keep going.
Okay.
But wait, there's more.
There's more.
Part
You know,
3.
I knew he wanted to get back. I knew he wanted to get back to do his show. I did. I really didn't care what he had to say. Anyway, I went and visited my parents, and I got the most beautiful thing I could ever have. Ever. I didn't even want to leave the place, but I knew I had to go home because I had things that needed to be done.
Potatoes feel.
Huh?
Nothing. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Anyway, so there's this big fat guy that's saying I stopped and took a selfie on the way, driving to my parents' house. But I was at my parents' house, got this horrible news. I ended up packing up my vehicle of all the stuff that they wanted to, that they had for me to take and go give to everybody or whatever. So this horrible news, I don't even know what to do with it because, when you get this you get horrifying news, you just need to talk to somebody.
Right.
I tried to call my sister from another mister. I think it was around the time they probably went right. Maybe I don't know. I don't even know. Maybe it was the time around the show was happening or whatever, right before the show or not too long, and she didn't answer the phone. I went to my kid's house, my oldest son, and I got my my daughter. She lives in the same town, and we got everybody on the phone, all four of my kids, and I told them everything I was holding for an hour and a half drive by, because I had no choice. I had no one to talk to
Right.
because she didn't answer the phone. I was so heartbroken. And I had to tell my kids that their papa was dying. And he was going to possibly live until spring. He didn't make it till spring, you guys. I learned that on September 15th. My dad died of cancer on December 10th. And I took care of him and my mom because my mom was a real sick person in this whole process. And I needed somebody to talk to about it. And I got to talk to all my friends here. And I love all you guys. You guys are awesome. You guys listen to me, pop in. I am not a text person. I do not talk to my sister. I don't respond to my sister's messages. I may respond to some things on TikTok that she says on my TikTok, but she chooses to put them there. And I'm going to respond to her questions on TikTok. Some of them. This is probably going to be the first time reason why she knows I tried calling her Tomahawk after she left and, hours after she left. And maybe she was at home. Maybe it was right before they did the show. She knows I tried. But a couple days later, we got into a battle out all because of her fucking husband. Not acknowledging me there. And then all these fucking shows that they did for a long time. If it was Pig Face, Pig Vomit, they talked about J-Man, they talked about Stubbs, they talked about Rob, they talked probably about, who knows, maybe everything. But, I may be Pig Face and I may be Pig Vomit to somebody that is a narcissistic, fucking lying piece of shit that actually beat his wife. And that's why his son won't move out of the house.
Yep.
Fuck you. Put that kid through that torment.
Yep.
I'm watching little kids go through torment, let alone a big kid. Oh, you don't know? I don't know your kids. I don't have to know your kids knowing that I heard that. You're a snake, Hollywood. Fuck you. You are nothing to me either. And I don't have to lie to anybody because everybody knows my feelings.
Exactly.
I love my sister from another mister, always, forever, and ever. And you know what? I may never be able to see her again, but you're a piece of shit. Always will be a piece of shit. Fuck you, buddy.
Shocker, when you reached out to me and we talked as friends, and I hope
because we got problems.
Hopefully some words of wisdom that I gave you helped.
Oh, they
and
did.
I also told you that everyone on this Discord was here for you.
And they were. They've been.
Because they were there for me too. When I
Rob's been, J-Man's been here. You've been here. Randy's been here. Yeah. Dark Soul's been there for me. Donna's been there. Everybody has reached out to me.
Yeah, that's what we're doing. That's what we're about over here.
Count.
We're not.
And everybody knows I'm not a message person.
We've never been about. Oh my God, I got to make that bottom fucking dollar. I got to make that money.
Yeah.
No.
We've never been that, man. We've always been.
It's about having fun.
About having fun. Yeah. About brotherhood and sisterhood and fam.
Yes.
That's what it's always been about over here.
This is the place to come.
Right.
So
Henry, welcome back, brother. It's good to see you. I know we met over here on that other channel. I'm glad to see you over here. Gio,
I'd like to see anybody that wants to come over here. I don't give a shit about anybody going back. This is wide open for everybody to know.
Exactly.
Everybody
Gio,
knows
I
that I
might
just
talk
like
shit a lot about Chicago and that's mainly because of that other fuckhead. I don't even mention his name, but you've always been cool with me. You were a homie, and I'm glad you're over here too, brother.
I'm glad anybody that comes over here because this is some fun ass shit. You guys actually want to talk about something and nothing in Discord.
It's something happened,
And
man.
it's not
We're
just
good
all
at
this.
that.
It's not. 'Cause it goes further on a daily chat. And it's like we're all this, we're a happy family.
Oh,
Even
my
when we're
God.
not happy, we could be sad and you're all there.
Yeah, and let's not forget we're our reach. We got somebody in the UK says, "Shocker, much love. Always talk about your feelings. It's how we."
Right on.
Yes, ma'am. See, we
Right on,
are
Flop.
we're international up in this motherfucker. So
Yeah, we are.
I've been biting my tongue for a long time, and I know I keep telling you, I know you especially. I have told you that I'm ready to do this, and I don't. I'm ready to do this. Today was the day. I needed to get this off of 2022. Okay, I'm always going to carry the fact that my dad died. Always going to. But all these points of like Tomahawk being a shit weekend is always going to come up because that was a point that I found out a bad point, and a lot of bad points happened to me to that. You know, so this is always going to come up in my head, and I'm always going to say, yeah, I'll never camp with a Debbie Downer again.
Oh, there you go.
ever.
There you go. Lesson learned on that. And guess what? Next week, it's a whole brand new fucking year.
I know, I
Yep.
can't wait.
Whole brand new year. Thank God.
Yep.
Yeah, man. Let's hope it ain't nuclear right.
I'm gonna do my best to try to forget most of 2022.
You know, yeah. the dumb
Besides you guys, there's some people that I have met that have been really helped me get through my shit. Yes, Beth, I got to meet you personally, and I appreciate everything you've done for me. You're a good friend. I appreciate that. Hell, we even got Canada up in the house. So
Yeah, we got 3 different countries.
We got 2 Canadas.
Bastard stepchild is up in Canada.
Bastard stepchild.
So,
Illegitimate.
I talk a lot of shit about Canada as well, but I got nothing but love for you guys.
Yes.
As long as you stay on your side.
Hey,
Right.
they're right here. They're not that big, but you know what?
Oh, right.
I do have a TikTok out there that I wear pigtails. Yeah, it's coming out of my mouth because I'm done shutting up. I'm done shutting up to people that are going to control my life or control somebody else's. You can't control what I say. I'm not on your terms. You can't tell me. All them radio shows to me, that's shit.
I have had some very, very, very strong opinions about that whole over there. And my brothers on my show, especially J-Man, has talked me out of bringing that shit up on our show. Because,
Yeah, but
hold
it
on.
was time.
I didn't bring this up. This ain't me.
I did.
This is all you.
I did. I did it. I did it. Don't blame J-Man. Don't blame Rob. Don't blame Randy. Don't blame Stubbs. Don't blame Doug. Don't blame nobody. You blame me because this is all me.
I don't give a fuck who they blame. They can blame me for it.
And I'm pretty sure I'm going to get some backlash. I'm pretty sure I'm going to be a hot topic on Motorcycle Madhouse. I don't really care. I don't care because I don't care what you think of me. And I'm not telling you my fucking secrets. Yes, I'd rather go fishing because that's the ultimate. And fuck you, dude, because you don't scare me anymore.
Yeah,
Nothing you got to say can hit me.
helping out a family member, letting her vent. That's what this is.
Yes,
Yeah.
it is.
Okay?
Soccer style.
Soccer style. Hence the name. I said a year in review. What a shocker.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, well, I'm really thankful that you guys let me do this because, you know, I needed to get this out. And I didn't want to spoil my TikTok on all the dumb shit, you know, because I am starting to climb up there.
Well, hey,
Yeah.
if your TikTok does any good for us, the 49 subscribers that we have, maybe we'll double.
Actually,
We got a whole 49. Dang.
Hey, at least we're not lying about it.
We're
I don't know.
moving on up.
Just
Yeah,
saying.
49, see?
Just
There
put
we
that
go.
out there. We ain't lying
We're on
about
our way, man. To the moon, Alice. To the moon.
Hey, This is fun, okay? And everybody who comes here has to laugh. If they don't laugh, they don't need to be here.
Yeah, gotta have some kind of sense of humor to come over here.
And Dark,
Good morning.
Dark Soul, for you guys that don't know, when we first started and left Hollywood, he was on our Independent Rider show before we did our little independent split up.
Right.
From some other outside entities that got in the way. That's my own personal opinion. I'll keep that to
Of
myself.
course you do, Greg.
Dark Soul has always come back in here and there, talking to us, still keeping the fam vibe going. And brother, I appreciate you. And I've always told you that you're always welcome back here. So
Yep.
hopefully in 2023 you can actually get life a little bit better for you and get some more time to come in and be with us again.
Right on, man.
I'm getting more of a chaotic year. That's what I'm looking at.
Well, that's what you get for having kids. All I can say.
I don't know, but I'd like to meet some more people this coming year. Now I just got to figure out how.
Shocker, we got really good fishing in Utah.
Oh.
I'm not, my sister's husband's, we were always going fishing, but he never had a fishing pole ready, and I always travel with my.
I got property in between two major lakes here in Utah. 15
Oh, yeah?
miles each way. Oh yeah.
It sounds like the perfect. It sounds like the perfect rumble in the desert.
Hey, a little dry, but you can always have some water.
53 days.
We'll plan it in 53 days.
We'll start planning it in 53 days.
I'll have patches ready for everybody.
Okay.
All right.
We made it to what? Who's got the train? Who's got it?
There's the train.
It's Jamin. It's
that's
right
J-Man.
What can I say?
Yeah.
J-Man.
You know what?
He's
I
right
used to-
behind his house, man.
Train track. That's fucking awesome.
And I don't have enough
Shit
money
every
to go to
day.
the hardware store and buy those little foam things that you put up on the walls, okay? I just don't have the money.
Hey man,
They have those sound things in the birthing rooms.
Shadow, you are awfully quiet.
Nah, as far as my year goes and stuff, I think the big.
Go ahead, Dark.
The big what?
Hello?
Hello.
Yeah, you are.
You're on.
Going in. I thought I was going in and out for a second and stuff. At the beginning of the year, we were all joined together for a show. It was going off good and stuff and everything. And no matter what we tried to come up with, it always ended up with the leaning towards the MC stuff. And it was the whole point to try to stay out of it.
Yeah.
And the essence and everything, the last show we did was something that was really important and everything. And out of a blue, no offense to that individual and everything, we all love him. We all watched his platform and stuff. He's what they do and stuff. They both Hollywood and brings a good moral as far as the MC stuff goes. As far as news wise, I got to give him kudos on that.
Well, anybody can surf.
But the other, it's a lot of work. I a lot of work. J-Man could contest to that. It's a lot of work to sit there and fumble through all 48 states to to try to find what news is coming
It ain't
across.
like he's out working and fucking exercising, homeboy. He's got the time. Just saying.
Yeah, I had a full-time job trying to do it, man. It was fucking
Yeah.
tough for me.
Anyway,
It's we got to. But anyways, besides there, but we had a good thing going, but things started transpiring where we wanted to make sure that they stay unaffiliated like we are.
yeah.
Nothing with the MC stuff, and it didn't happen. It kept revolving back around the MC stuff, and we wanted to bring it to the table and stuff, but we never could get around to it. The last straw was on that last show.
Yep.
Because an MC president, was on the show.
Yeah, I
And
know.
what we were not notified of whatsoever. Hey, is it all right if I have this certain bus with this special guest? If it was brought to the table and say, hey, communication was the biggest thing among us, and it lacked.
There was none with him. None.
No, it lacked. It lacked communication, and so decision was made. Between us, because he said it was our show, but in all reality, it wasn't our show.
No, sure
And
wasn't.
he made it very bold and clear after that. It is not our show. And yes, it was a split. And Shocker, you ringed our ass for that part of it.
My
Yeah.
ass.
Wait.
Not me. I'm just going off. Hold up, Shocker.
Yep, I did.
You ringed Britt's Stubbs and her thing over the split. We were doing our best trying not to hurt China because we all love China. China is really what was the heart of that show. Of all the shows, everybody says it was China. Wanted to see China. But after so long, you see the constant bashing towards China. I'm going to punch you in the mouth. The degrading stuff, it gets old. Not to mention constantly talking about sex.
Go on,
Sex
Precious.
topics.
Yeah.
That's their thing
Come
though.
on, Precious.
Better topics. They're talking about life when they talk about life events, like in this, and they kind of do the double swing, it could mean all different kinds of ways, and then people get butthurt. Well, people aren't dumb because they're really obvious, like pig vomit, pig face, putts, that's only to name a few. But to my defense, I listen to a lot of it now. I don't listen to one side, and I've already learned my lesson with the Hollywood situation. And my sister gets roped into a lot of dumb shit, and she sometimes just can't have an opinion about things. He's in control.
My last straw was the whole lie with
The lie about the child. Okay.
No, hold on, no. Let me finish. It was a lie that we were supposed to be joining for Rumble in the Woods again. But here's the deal. It's saying for members only. You're putting it in a public park. You're blasting it on the radio. So basically anybody could come to it.
Radio.
But Stewart Bluff, when we went to Stewart Bluff, that first event, we had a blast. It was fun. It was got to meet everybody, had a blast.
Let me interrupt you for a minute, Dark. Don't forget about the major lie saying that a certain other YouTube creator was not welcome there because of the color of his skin.
That was a big deal. Yeah, we were all supposed to meet up at the American Freedom Rally.
That's right. In Arizona, Iowa. We were going to meet Steve. We were going to meet some of the big major club there. We'll leave it at that. And Hollywood was going to get us press passes the whole nine. Well, all of a sudden, because that certain club that's there said, no way, we're not letting him come camp here because of the color of his skin, that he's not going to go, and he was going to go to Hog Rock instead.
He didn't go there either.
He didn't go there either. And
no, he didn't.
He didn't even go to Pittsburgh either. And some people sent him money to have a drink. Sucker.
Come to find out, that certain club never fucking said those words ever again. And he was.
And that's what led to the show we had.
Yes.
That's what led to the show about the race, the whole race card.
Yeah.
And
that pissed me.
I'm gonna give here's the deal. I'm gonna give a shout out to Bedlam. He is not in this, in this arena anymore and stuff. I asked a couple times for him to come back, and due to certain things, he will not. And I give him kudos. I'm still friends with him. I talk to him whatever and occasional stuff. He has his own platform now. He's got a good thing going. So check out Bedlam's Biker Asylum. He has a good thing going and everything. As far as my channel and everything, It's just whenever I feel like it.
Oh,
Okay.
you guys
Eh,
just channel. Come on. And
Yeah.
everybody
So-
else might be.
But hey, Bedlam was on that racist
Yeah.
show we did
Yeah.
as well. And I think although he didn't show it, I think he was just as pissed off about it as we were.
Well, yeah, deal. So, and that's the third thing. It's what is said and done. It's on and over with. It's going to be a New Year's move forward.
That's
And
why we're doing this.
so,
And hey, mister, if we had a radio station that listened to like over 40,000 people, we'd probably have some followers.
I bet that motherfucker's only got 53 people listening to that radio show.
I don't know.
I want to know what.
Tubbs and Rob and Randy and Dark and Donna. Yeah, all of us.
I want to know who our first hater is.
Well, we got a
yeah,
hater
Get one.
already.
We're definitely
You got
going
a
to get
hater?
one. And don't forget,
yeah.
it's probably going to be a rebuttal show.
How many
Oh,
people?
boy.
How many people are in your chat?
That I don't even know.
There's 14 in the chat. 14.
How many?
There's only like
14.
5 of us in here. There's only
14
of us watching.
Yay.
Awesome! Because usually
Yeah,
there's
man, 14.
We usually got 5.
Yeah.
well, there's a reason behind that. Hey,
What?
there's a reason behind that. Stubbs don't
Why?
do the hashtags.
Hey,
It's simple. He don't sit there and do all the hashtags in there.
Hey,
Hey,
man,
that was a hashtag soccer WI, huh?
Mark, I don't know if you know this or not, but I lost my job this year as well, and I just recently got a new one. I don't even get to work from home anymore, bro. So
Yeah, I know. But congratulations to the new job.
fuck yeah,
Yeah.
Positive. We like positive things.
absolutely.
Yeah.
Okay,
All
I
good
got
stuff.
positive.
So
Got positivity. Spread it.
Right on.
Yeah, well, but this year has been really interesting, to put it that way.
Dark, what were you
Yeah.
trying to get at, man?
Lots of lesson learns.
A lot of lessons learned and everything, and as far as this YouTube goes and everything, we need to stop the bickering amongst us. It's because it's just a platform for us to get together and have fun.
Hey, have you
Yeah.
heard
And
us over here bicker about anybody else? Really, honestly,
No.
No,
we don't do it. We just don't. We tell ourselves, fuck it, let them be them. We'll be
They only
us,
did it
we'll have
because I
fun.
was
Here's what it
ready.
is.
I mean, we pick on each other quite a bit, especially those victory riders.
that's just us.
And don't forget to call.
Yeah, hey, I gotta take my statement back as far as victories go, okay? I saw 2 of them the other day, and they look really nice.
They do.
Yeah, okay. I do. It's a good history, lineage and everything. It just so sucks that they discontinue that kind of lineage and everything. If they would have kept going, but they replaced it with the Indian. They brought back the Indian thing. It would be better to bring back and stuff. And certain Indians, as far as the bike line goes and stuff, the Indian Dark Horse, I love the bike. It looks awesome. But as far as they're what's supposed to compete with the Sportster, that plastic all around that motor, that's like a turn off as far as the Indian goes and everything. But the other problem with the Indian is there's not enough dealers out there. So like you go out west, they're far and few between, but like any other stuff that you're bringing out back and bringing something out and everything, like, Tesla, the infrastructure hadn't been there, but it's slowly been growing. That infrastructure. It's funny. It's funny. These sub-zero temperatures, people are bitching who have these EV cars that can't charge. It's using more power just to keep the battery warm than what it can take in to charge the car. And it's but
We're trying not to be political tonight, brother.
I was going to say, is this one of them?
Harley's being there's multiple chains of
Can't hear
Harleys.
you, J-Man. Turn your volume up.
How do you turn my volume up? I can't turn my volume up. I'll
Must be
speak
close.
There you
louder. How's
go.
that?
Get closer.
There you go. Get
Get
closer.
it like this.
Mm.
Okay, everybody.
Just put a joint there.
Now I've lost my train of thought. Thanks a lot. Go ahead. Mark.
But okay, back to the Harley Davidson, what you were talking about. I'll just get into it. Harley Davidson. They are basically they're going to be making some more changes. Okay, but here's the big thing. Just like these other big corporations, due to you said not to talk political, but due to certain things being put in place, you got these manufacturers going outside the United States again to build their stuff to provide for us. All right, it's just leave it there. Harley Davidson's making changes. They shut down a lot of mom and pop corporations.
Well, that's
That,
what
you
I
know-
was getting to. That's what I was getting to. There's like conglomerates buying 2 and 3 dealerships. Okay,
Yeah.
eventually we're going to start shutting down those dealerships that aren't making the money.
Yep.
So they're going to be just like Indian. They're going to be far and few between before you
You
know
know what
it.
I got to say about that? It's the fucking Catalina wine mixer.
What's in that cup?
Nothing right now.
No Jack Daniels?
No.
Oh, that would be great.
How those working out for you there, Henry? He doesn't have electric snow machines.
Henry, I disagree because I've got one in my shed.
Yeah, they have electric snowblowers.
Yep.
They have electric chainsaws.
Yep, I
Electric
got one.
skateboards, electric everything. That's for idiots
So-
that don't know how to fix gas stuff.
Well, Jay, if y'all didn't notice that Harley Davidson's been advertising, the 120th anniversary coming up. January, they're supposed to have a segment. I signed up for it so I can watch it and everything and see what it's all about. Yes.
You did not
It's
pay
coming
for
up,
it,
Jay.
did you?
What's that?
Did you pay for that?
No, you don't have
No, you don't have to pay for it. You just sign up for it. You get notified. It's basically going to be a big, some kind of reveal of certain new lineups they're talking about doing.
Oh, yeah?
I don't know what more changes they can make. I mean, it's already out of the price range right now. I mean, way the inflation and all that comes into play. My bike alone, it's a 2018.
If I was a betting man, I'd say that those edibles are finally hitting Randy.
Randy ain't said a word.
It better, because I had like 2
bags.
bags of them damn things.
Yeah, he's more quiet than I am.
I know.
Oh man.
Yeah, that never
Yeah,
happened.
usually he's the one
I
right
know,
down
man. What
along.
happened?
His eyes and shit.
That's the reason why we got
I'm
him
all
on this show,
glazed,
'cause
man. I'm glazed.
He could talk his way through a whole hour, and we don't even have to do shit.
It was my turn.
Right?
I know.
Hey, Randy, no more edibles on Wednesdays, brother.
Gonna have to have.
I had massive supplies of them.
But no.
Apparently,
You're not supposed to eat the whole bag.
Apparently,
That's what
I
I
had
told him.
2 bags.
That's exactly what I told him, Shocker. Don't eat the whole bag.
No, you're not supposed to.
No wonder you're like
apparently
this.
our sister
No wonder
in
you're like
Canada,
this.
Hold up. So mean to tell me y'all cannot get a bag of gummies,
What?
a regular gummy bears. I'm not the ones what he's eating. You cannot get a bag of gummy bears and just stop at just one. All right. You end up grabbing 4 or 5 of them, popping in your mouth.
This was full like this one.
Dark
When I
Soul, do
opened
I
it
need
this
to
morning,
remind
that's
you
how much I
that
had
he is a
before
diabetic?
today. Gummy bear. I'm gonna make $1 million off a gummy bear song on the right. Watch it.
I'm
Right on.
a
Hi.
gummy bear. I'm a gummy bear.
All right, now this show has gone to hell in a handbasket. We've already been here an hour and a half.
Well, we drove it there.
Yeah, man.
How's he feeling? Any better?
All I want to do is
He goes
say,
back to the
Shocker,
doctor Thursday.
I hope
next
you
week.
feel better. I hope your next year, our new year, is going to be best for everybody. I wish the best.
Yep.
And with that, we're going to say Happy New Year. We all
Thank
also
you guys
hope you
for
have-
having me. This was fun.
Yeah, right.
And if you hear shit about me, it might be true.
Honestly,
We'll find out tomorrow morning.
Well, hey,
Yeah, boy.
I'm not. I'm not.
Over to the
I don't
Discord
care.
server. If you want to, continue our bullshit session over there, I'll be over there. With that,
Right on.
peace.
Peace.
Buddy.
They
Happy New Year, all.
happy